hair review by Tata Fox. Hola, hey Tata, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tata Fox and I'll be showing you guys how I accomplished this look, honey. How I got this hair slayed, laid, played, told, rolled, sold to the gods. I'm telling you how I did this. So if you are interested to know how I did this, honey, make sure that you keep watching and you're on the Tata Fox Express train, baby. She is on the way. Costas in his house. Here we go. I don't have a drink because it's another Sunday. What you gonna do? Morning, guys. So I got my hair. Company sent me this curly, deep curly Peruvian hair. It is in 24, 26 and 22 inch, and I got it in bundles with a frontal, ear-to-ear frontal, and I made it into a wig. Right, this is the wig that I made into a, this is the bundles that I made into a wig. The first thing I'm going to talk to you about is deep curly hair. So not kinky curly, but deep curly. A deep curl hair wave pattern is this type of pattern. If you can see that the curls are perfect, is a perfect curl pattern. And it's not as tight as a kinky curl pattern. It's a little bit more loose, but it's not as loose as a deep wave pattern. So this is more like the Brazilian type of girls with the natural long curly locks. This is not like our African sisters' kinky tight curl pattern. So this hair, any curly hair, is very difficult to take care of, and I think a lot of people probably experience that when they order hair. You think and you look at this hair and you think this hair is amazing, but it actually is a arsehole to take care of. It's like not easy to take care of. It tangles very easy, especially around the neck, at the back of the neck area. It is, honey, you'll be looking all nice at the front here, and then when you go, howdy, at the back is disaster. So this hair, like I said, is very difficult to take care of, and as I'll show you, I've had this hair for about a week and I've only worn it 3 times. If you can look over here, it's already starting to mat. So because this is on the nape of my neck, it will tangle much easier than a normal hairpiece because of the curls. The curls obviously are rubbing together and they're causing friction, and the friction is making it matte. You have to store this hair in a silk wig cap. You can't just like, you can't do that, because when you wake up tomorrow morning or when you pick it up, it's going to look a bit dry and ashy. This hair from Today Only Hair Company, the curl pattern is beautiful. The hair itself looks like good quality hair. I've only had it for a week. I've only worn it twice. I'm going to wear it again today for you guys. It is starting to get a bit fuzzy, but how I get rid of the fuzz, I'll show you guys how I get rid of the fuzz, how I bring back the curls to life, and then I'll put it on. So I haven't made a mixture. Usually I make a mixture of hairspray and conditioner in a bottle, and I use that, but I haven't done that for you guys today. So my hand, about that much is fine. I take some water, and as you can tell, the curls are starting to come back to life. If I feel like the ends knot up a bit, I just trim the ends and leave it fuller, and that tends to not tangle as much as it usually does. Okay guys, okay, so as you can tell, I've changed a bit. That's because I had to rush out whilst I was shooting the other video, so let's just get back into it. So I let the wig air dry. Here's the wig. And what I do for it to match my skin tone, I put a little bit of my foundation, powder foundation, into the inside of the lace. It is a bit darker. The lace came very dark. I would suggest that when you order a lace to make sure that it is slightly lighter, or you make sure that it's transparent, because if it's transparent, then when you put powder or your foundation, it'll be exactly your skin tone. I usually put an elastic band, but because I'm not in South Africa, I was too lazy to go and find a place that's going to sell me the elastic head strap. So let's take this bad boy off. I'm not bald, my cornrows are just old, and my best friend does my cornrows for me and she's not around. So what I do sometimes is I just go into the hairline and I spray my got2b glued. Then I take the wig and I put it on from the front, going back. Right? So as you can already tell, without me having to do much work on it, the wig is already blending into my skin tone. I like it to be a little bit lighter, but like I said, why am I shouting? Like I said, it was unfortunate that the supplier sent me the hair with a tinted, it was too tinted, too dark. Okay? So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take my hairspray, spray into an old brush that I used to have. Then I start to bring down a few of the baby hairs. Because it's a curly haired wig, I bring down some baby hairs. If it was just a straight wig, sometimes I don't put in baby hairs. I go back with the spray and I put on top of the lace. I find my ears, tuck that in, hold on to that over here, push this back this way, and I spray over there. Do the same on this side. Then I put on a duke and I tie the hair. Sorry guys, my makeup is also a mess. It's because I'm in a rush. I'm leaving, I'm coming back to South Africa. So okay, so now I'm going to take this off. Right, so now that's off, and I just find places where it hasn't stuck down and I just go back with this. That's basically the end look. The most important thing about hair, especially this deep curl, is you need to have patience. And especially when it comes to lace fronts, you need to have patience for installing them. You can't just think you're going to wake up, pop it on and run. It's not a closure. So like a lot of bobs have a closure. So a closure is that one that's like thin. Darling, is not a closure. You can't just put it on and leave. That's not how these wigs work. A wig that's got, I mean, if you think about it, a wig that's got ear to ear frontal, it's definitely going to need you to give it a lot more finesse, caress, love, affection. You need to do all of that if you want your wig to be laid. And you also need to go to somebody who knows how to customize your wigs. Okay? But this is the final look. This hair and all its details will be downstairs below in the description box. I'll put all the details of how you can get this wig. Like I said, if you're going to pick this kind of hair, you need to prepare yourself to have hair that is a little bit more high maintenance. You need to moisturize the hair. You need to put water in the hair, which is moisturized. You need to put a little bit, not a lot, a little bit of silicone just to make the curls bounce up. Don't sleep in this wig. This wig is not I can sleep in wig. Definitely not, because the more you do this, the more fuzzy it becomes, the more it mattes because of the curl pattern. So you can't do that with this hair. It's one of those wigs that is beautiful on your head, beautiful to look at, but it's definitely not the kind of hair that you want if you're thinking you want a stress-free wig. Okay? Do you need a style it? No. You can tie it up in a, you know, a half up, half down. Girl, you are it. You can do it. So that is my advice. This hair is gorgeous. The curls bounce back as soon as you put a little bit of water in it. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week, Wednesday, for those who are interested in Hair Wednesdays. Hair Wednesdays. Hair Wednesdays. There. I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed. See you guys next week Wednesday for another hair review. Bye. Dada Fox.